Welcome to the NCAA Softball Regional presented by Capital One. 89 degrees, sunny afternoon in Baton Rouge as we kick off day one of our regional here at Tiger Park. It's the Big East Tournament champ UConn taking on the Nebraska Cornhuskers back in the big dance after missing a year ago. This might be one of the most intriguing regionals in the country. Of course, their weekly speech going into the regional here at LSU this week. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. And a strikeout of Hastings to start the tournament for Jordy Ball.
And in order for
by Comers. 10. 2-2 from Ball. Back-to-back Ks for the Big Ten Pitcher of the Year.
Well, those with four teams played against each other. A lot of
lifts this high in the air to left field. Back on it, Squire, and makes the catch on the track. A 1-2-3 inning for Jordy Ball.
Roll in an offense to spark the rest of your offense.
Draws a leadoff walk for the Huskers. Sammy Bland hitting in the 2 spot. Drops down a bunt. That is right to the first base bag. And it pushes Ball to second. Bland nearly beat that out. And already a runner in scoring position for the Cornhuskers. And the second walk of the inning issued by Kinney.
That rise ball just starting a little too high in Nebraska. Good scouting report on her, understanding that she wants to throw that rise ball and that if it starts belt high, it's going to continue to rise out of the zone.
DiNardo takes the 1-1 into left. Hastings is there, and both runners will stay put. 2 down.
And outfielders are going to have to really overplay balls in the outfield, too. Remember, these two
at the plate this year after spending 2 seasons primarily in the circle for Arkansas. Hitters count. And lays off the 3rd walk of the inning issued by Peyton Kinney, and now the base is loaded for the left fielder Abby Squire.
Happens.
Her 4th 3-ball count. Gets a pop-up in the infield and gets out of the jam despite 3 walks in the inning. No score after 1.
Back and take a deep breath until she got injured. Be able to maybe find some joy again playing.
Off the bat of Garcia to 3rd, and well played by Bland. 1 down. Jordy Ball has retired all batters she has faced, and what a ridiculous step. But the Kaminson twins as well. Little dribbler to second base. Here is Kaminson on to first. Scooped by Bella Bacon. 2 outs.
Well, and to think about the impact that a player like Jordy Ball has on a program and on a school.
To short, and it gets through past the first team shortstop, Ava Cusack. And the first error of the game against Jordy Ball. And Breslin draws a terrific 2-out walk on 10 pitches. After Ball buzzed through the first 2 batters in 5 pitches. And she gets a strikeout on the outside corner, battling back with 2 out and 2 on. UConn starting pitcher Peyton Kinney. And that is the 4th of the day issued by the UConn ace. And ahead in the count here, 2-1. Laces this into left field for the first base hit of the day for the Cornhuskers. The Jordy Ball maybe even make a run to Oklahoma City. 1-0 to Kaminson, and that caught her. Up to first she goes, and the bases are loaded here in the 2nd with nobody out.
And Nebraska now gets another.
And a walk to take the lead.
You know, props to Jordy Ball for not getting out of her strike zone. You bases loaded, posts in because of UConn's strong offense.
Bland to second base and caught by Haley Kupal. First out of the inning. Jordy Ball in the circle. Would love to get payback here. Left side, backhanded it short by Pettis. Long throw to first in time. But Cusack does drive in another run. It's 2-zip Nebraska.
Yeah, I'm wondering why Pettis just didn't even really look at going home. She got the ball quickly. Would have been potentially even double play to go home and then to first, but just looked like she fielded that ball and went straight one.
Right side, bobbled by Higa, no play, and 2 runs will score on a heady base running opportunity by Cusack. Ball gets away from Jenkins, up to second goes DiNardo. If it could have gone wrong for UConn, it did with this last ball in play.
And Higa is playing so far off the line because they had that shift and decided to go to her backhand. It bounced off of her glove and led to a couple of runs scoring. Good base running by Nebraska to keep going on this play, not just to push one across, but to score 2 with Jordan.
Flare in the center, and that will end the inning. But not before the Huskers can take a 4-run lead as we have
is to give more to the team to be able to finish the tournament to make it back here.
Oh, what a catch at first base. Bella Bacon, 1 down. Regular season 4 straight years, but to your point, Amanda couldn't quite finish it in the Big East tournament. Now 2 gone in the 3rd. And so the motto this year was move the needle. And out of that was birthed the 5% more pledge with 2 down and the bases clear and a 4-run lead for Nebraska here, top 3. And a walk with 2 outs drawn by Jenkins to extend the inning.
Different games. Scored runs off of her in each of those games.
Fly ball right side. It'll stay in the infield off the bat of Higa. Bacon puts it away, and Ball pitches around a 2-out walk. The glass window. That one eats up Pettis off the bat of Squire, and a base hit. How special is it?
Oh,
the feeling.
Absolutely electric, and it's what you want as a young softball player, as a college softball player.
Ooh, that catches Bacon. And the accuracy issues continue for the Husky pitchers. Second hit batter of the game to go along with a good pitch there by Jenkins.
Looked like she just got a foul tip. I thought I heard it hit off of her bat, and then the catcher dropped it so it would extend her at bat.
I agree.
Hit off the very end of the bat, that crazy spinny off-speed curveball that Jenkins likes to throw, but it definitely did hit off the end of the bat.
Home play. Dial.
After further review, the call on the field has been upheld. Batter's out. That's Nebraska's first challenge.
I'm sorry, that's just wrong. I don't know how there was
Call, though she's without one of her 2 challenges now. This is sent in the air to center, giving chase Kibling, and makes a nice play on the run for a quick 1 to drive in the first run of the game for Nebraska. Sends this deep to center. Back on it is Kibling. It is gone. 20th home run of the year for Jordy Ball, joining the exclusive 2020 club.
Jordy Ball has been up at the plate 3 times, 3 plate appearances. She has swung 3 times. 2 of them have been balls for home run distance. In her last AB, up with the bases loaded, hit a ball 300 feet, went foul. Now she comes up with 2 on, sends it to dead center field, a pitch out over the plate, gets all of it, lets it get deep. She'll be another pitcher to join that club. Also has 19 home runs. Trying to join Jordy.
Sammy Bland draws a 4-pitch walk with 2 down.
Hitting that 100 mark on the season.
Runner goes, ball in the dirt, snap throw down to second, gets into center, up to third goes Bland. And now some insurance, that 8th run.
Ooh, she did leave early. No wonder why she got such a big jump. I was pretty confident about the last review, so we'll see what they come back with, but I do think that she left early and she'll be called out.
Second review of the inning, first for UConn. And again, Matt Dial.
After further review, the call on the field has been changed. Runner left early and is out. It's the 3rd out of the inning. It's UConn's first challenge.
So the inning is over, but not before Jordy Ball.
4 RBIs and she scored 2 runs.
Flared into center, and it drops for the first base hit of the game for the Huskies. Stranger to scoring runs in bunches this year. Line drive, deep left field, off the bat of Pettis, it is gone! And the Huskies are on the board in Baton Rouge.
It's a freshman. She starts at short. She's Big East freshman of the year, and she can go up and get pitches like this in a hitter's count. That is a 1-2 count. She's expecting something up, gets on plane with it, and Kat Pettis drops her 14th home run over the left field wall, the exact spot on this field where
she was part of 2 45-win seasons, as this is laced into center field, and Kupal keeps the party rolling for UConn in the 4th. Here in the 4th. And that catches the outside corner. First out for McGee in the inning.
And what you
Kibling has been flawless defensively this year, hoping her bat can come up in a big spot for UConn. And she draws a walk. 2 on and 1 out.
Actually in this inning, it's not going to be as sharp maybe as 40 pitches ago.
Ring to third on a high hop. Tag of the bag and a throw across the diamond by Sammy Bland. And that gets the Huskers out of the inning.
That was big. And McGee and Nebraska
to the Husker State via either family or friends or both, as this is sent into the gap in right center, and it drops for a base hit, and Ava Cusack extends her hit streak. Flared to the left side. It's Pettis making the play from short. 1 away. We have like Hoffman, began her career at the University of Arkansas. Rolls it to second base. Only play is at first, and Kupal can't make it. Bobbled it as she tried to pitch it to Higa, and both runners are safe. Takes the 1-2 to the right side, foul territory for Higa. 2 down. Bella Bacon, first pitch swinging. Kupal puts it away. That ends the inning. No runs scored for Nebraska. Hastings puts this in play, charged by Cusack, and she beats Hastings with the throw. 1 down in the 5th. Salivating at the chance to play the Huskers at some point in this regional. Here's the 3-1. And Jenkins draws her second walk of the game.
And they'll play LSU next, and I expect that to be
a homer. 2-2 from McGee. Catches the outside corner, and another great frame job by Breadwell. Full count to Garcia. Fights it off into right field, charging in. Hoffman, come on! Laying out like Superman to make the catch in right field. 3-run bomb by Jordy Ball. As this is sent deep to left center. And caught by Caitlin Kibling, one away. The inning was extended because of an error. Fly ball in the infield and caught by Rosie Garcia. G. Juarez to finish the Women's College World Series run with Oklahoma last year. Line drive to center, headed towards the wall, it's gone! Second home run of the day for the Big Ten Player of the Year. Jordy Ball have a day.
Jordy Ball using the center of the field again. Her second home run to center field. Got it, just a pitch that she could handle out over the plate. Jenkins dropped her head, she knew it. Hit it right back up where it was pitched. And then off the bat, that got out.
Top 10 in the country in 12 categories as the party continues with 2 outs. Sammy Bland, her first base knock of the afternoon.
That's
the yard in this game. Kuzak to right field. It'll find the grass. First to third goes Bland. They will hold her up on the double by Kuzak. And now the potential game-winning run in scoring position for Nebraska in the 5th.
Now 3 hits in a row for Nebraska. Great at bat by Kuzak. Just do whatever she could with this curveball. Finds a hole out there on the right side of the field, and now the game-winning run is at second base in the form of Ava Kuzak.
All 3 hits in the inning have come with 2 outs. This is sent in the air to center off the bat of Hoffman, and that will end the inning. It doesn't have any ties to the state, but has made Nebraska home as she picks up her 3rd strikeout.
Yeah, Rhonda told us that the first time around.
Also played in the NFL for the Cleveland Browns and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Up the middle, and it gets past Kuzak into center. A 1-out single for Haley Kupal. Just 5 outs left and down 6. Right side, scooped at second base. Turning throw to second is in time by Kamenzitt. Heady play at second base for the 2nd out.
Heady and a little bit risky. It's just like it wearing it on defense, I guess.
Kibling in the air to left center and tracked down on the run by Squire. That'll end the 6th. For UConn, home half coming up. 4 walks in the game as well for UConn. 1 hopper to second base, played by Kupal, 1 down. It just feels like Nebraska, a long trip from the Northeast down to Baton Rouge for their first tournament appearance since '01. That eats up the 3rd baseman Garcia, and an infield single for Abby Squire. 2nd time aboard today for the Nebraska captain.
Bug your sister to go out and do some work together.
Is the only child in you getting a little jealous?
Yeah, now I'm getting jealous. Before I was...
that Grace has not seen at least once before. Line drive into left field, down for a base hit. Here comes Squire from second base. She will score without a throw And a 7-run lead for Nebraska.
When you want to see your offense put things together in multiple different innings in the postseason, to not let up, to keep your foot on the gas pedal. And Ava Breadwell just crushes an inside pitch. She is on time, going to score Squire easily from second base. And now Nebraska is just 1 run away from winning this game. A second minute that you can cut this short is in the back of your mind.
Pop up in the infield, caught by Jenkins, 2 down. And now Jordy Ball has a chance to end it.
A pitch up and in.
Ball gets away from the new catcher, Heidi Barber. And advancing 60 feet, both runners. Bacon now at third as the game-winning run. Another 2-2. Upstairs, gets away. Bacon coming home, and Nebraska takes game 1.
Remember, earlier in the game, Bella Bacon did not go on a pass ball. She's already learning this field that is new for this Nebraska team. First opening round win since 2022. Bella Bacon had the opportunity early in the game with Jordy Ball up at the plate to steal home like that. Didn't take it. Gets another opportunity here and walks off the game for Nebraska, who scores 10 runs on 10 hits.
Jordy Ball producing 5 of those 10 runs with a 2-home-run game, and earlier today became just the 4th player in NCAA history to tally 20 wins and 20 home runs in the same season, Amanda. And Nebraska gets to the second day in the winner's bracket without using Ball past 3 innings.
I just had to pitch those 3 innings. A